Hi kids. This week we're going to talk about a Bible story that involves taxes. Do you know what a tax is? You might have heard your parents complaining about having to pay taxes. Well, a tax is money that everyone has to pay to the government in order for the government to run. So, do you think kids should have to pay taxes? Well, actually, most kids do pay tax. What is this? Have you ever had one of these of your own, a dollar bill? Have you ever bought anything with your own money? If you have, out of that dollar, you paid 8 cents to the government. So what do you think Jesus would say if you ask him, should kids pay taxes? It's a trick question, because if he said, yes, kids should pay taxes, kids would get mad at him. If he said, no, then the government and the politicians would get mad at him because they want their money so they can run the government. So, believe it or not, that very thing happened long ago. The Pharisees, who were some people who didn't like Jesus very much, they were trying to get rid of him and they wanted him to get in trouble. So they asked him a tricky political question, because the Israelite people didn't like to pay taxes to the emperor named Caesar. So the Pharisees asked Jesus, do you think that the Israelite people should have to pay taxes? And Jesus knew that if he said yes, the Israelite people would be mad at him. And if he said no, he would get in trouble with the government. So he said a very wise thing. He said, let me see that coin. And he looked at the coin and he said, whose picture is on the coin? And they said, it is Caesar. And so he said, well, then give to Caesar what is Caesar's and give to God what is God's. So let's look back at our dollar bill here. What does it say across the top? The United States of America. So Jesus would probably say to us, well, give to the United States of America what is theirs and give to God what belongs to God. So what do you think belongs to God? God created us. He created us in his own image, and he loves us. And so we belong to God. And all that we owe him is our love. Now, in the craft bags this week, we made this little question mark out of 8 pennies to remind you that kids pay taxes, but what we owe God is our hearts. See you next week. Bye.